Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday morning. In case you didn't know, that is Dylan. You were kind of hiding there for a second. He's back at the top of our Facebook. Lisa and Scott. No need to be scared. We're all
Facebook Live is scary.
We're in this. We're in this together. Trolls or not.
We're here.
We're here. I want to remind you, you can, of course, find us live on Facebook every weekday morning. You can find it anytime on your feed. After that, we make it into a podcast as well. Just go to inforum.com/podcast and look for the Inforum Minute. And we're on our YouTube channel as well, our Inforum YouTube channel. So it's at inforum.com/podcast.
Look for the Inforum Minute. There it is.
There you go. All right. I know. I'm very tired today. I don't know. This whole stretch of the Red River Valley Fair is kind of killing me here.
It's a gauntlet. Too many good shows going on out there.
Yes.
It's a good time. People heading out there. You were there this morning, Dylan.
Yeah.
I've been there every morning in the fair.
Yeah. Before we jump into your forecast, today you had super cool stuff you showed off.
Yeah, I showed off SIP North Dakota. That's what it is. So it opens at 5 o'clock every day at the fair. They have local breweries and distilleries there. Mm-hmm. And then Kids Zone I showed off too. That's just across the way from there. It's like just across the street. And that's where you can have the kids have fun too. So it was a fun morning there this morning.
Kid fun, adult fun.
Every sort of fun.
All the fun.
I've been to the fair. Now this is the fourth morning I've been there.
Yeah.
I still haven't been there when they're actually open.
What?
So I know I've just been there when nobody else is there, just me. But I think today it's going to change.
Dylan's playpen in the morning.
Nobody's there. It's so weird being at the fair by yourself. There's a couple of people washing the sidewalks, and there's porta potty people that are washing those down. Other than that, it's nobody. It's really
I really
peaceful.
Thought about that, but yeah.
It's so weird. Like you're just sitting there and just nobody's around you. You hear I actually had to move one of my shots inside, like my live shots this morning, because they were power washing the sidewalk in front of the Kids Zone this morning.
Oh.
Because they wash them every day, I guess. But
things you don't think about.
I know, yeah. So mornings at the fair that you never see at home. Right?
People working hard to make it great for those who want to go to the fair.
Exactly.
So thank you to them.
Anyways, forecast for today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sunny this morning, clouds increasing, and a couple of showers later on. So not a terrible day, just a cooler.
Yeah.
And bring an umbrella. It's not going to be a rain out tonight or a washout, just a few showers around. So still a nice day to get out there and enjoy the fair if you want to. Just watch the radar on your Storm Tracker app for all of those showers moving through. So
it was chilly out there this morning.
A little chilly.
Yeah, when I walked out to my vehicle this morning, I was like,
Burr.
Should have got a jacket or something. But then I was already committed to going, so I just
I had to do a few laps around the fairgrounds just to stay warm.
Luckily, there's no one around.
Exactly. I just running and some
random guy running.
That's me.
Oh my goodness.
Otherwise, it was So that's the forecast for today. Tomorrow, warming up a little bit, a couple of degrees, but still a cooler day with a few more scattered showers and thunderstorms. And then Thursday really start to warm up back to the upper 70s to low 80s.
Okay.
So not too hot. Not too cold, nice and comfortable.
Sure.
Perfect.
So, there you go.
Yeah, people don't, well, I don't mind it hot, but, you know, and the street fair is coming up as well.
Exactly.
So, nice weather for the Red River Valley Fair, the street fair.
70s
you're going to be out
perfect.
live at the street fair here coming up
Yeah,
later in the week as well.
one of the days. We'll figure that out.
Best week of doing fun stuff. You'll be at the street fair before anyone else.
Yeah. Well,
there's always someone in downtown.
Downtown, there's always somebody there. There's always somebody there.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Dylan.
Dylan, thanks.
All right, let's jump into some of our news headlines this morning. Right now, police are looking for a man who they say was involved in an armed carjacking. 32-year-old Nicholas Pagazzo is who they're looking for. We've been following this story for you since the weekend. Maddie Reinhardt is the victim in this case. She tells us that man pulled a knife on her in broad daylight Saturday morning near the Moorhead Library. He took her keys, stole her car. Luckily, she wasn't hurt. Super scary situation. Minneapolis police actually found the car the next day and also, amazingly, still in good shape. A warrant is out for Pagazzo's arrest, and his picture is posted on the Moorhead Police Department's Facebook page, so you can take a look there. So they had pretty good photos of him anyway from a dash cam video from just across that caught the whole thing. So pretty incredible.
Today, the North Dakota BCI is investigating an attack in Grafton in which a man tried killing 2 people after calling 911 on himself. It happened around 8 o'clock yesterday morning near Mackville, North Dakota. The Nelson County Sheriff's Office says 49-year-old Darren Harder tried to kill 2 people that he knows. They're still trying to figure out what exactly he used for a weapon, but we do know one of the victims, a woman, had to have surgery. Harder is now in jail in Devil's Lake on 2 counts of attempted homicide. More information is expected to be released about what exactly happened in the next few days.
Today, a woman accused of killing a 5-month-old child is scheduled to be back in court. This is a story WDAY has been covering since the fall of last year for you. Court documents say Patricia Wick shook the little boy when she got frustrated and may have hit him too hard in the back. The medical examiner says the infant died from blunt force trauma to the head and neck and ruled the death a homicide. Now, she pleaded not guilty to that charge back in February. If convicted, she faces life in prison.
This morning, we are working to find out funeral arrangements for Mark Knutson. Of course, he was the director of the Fargo Marathon. His sudden death has sent shockwaves through both the FM community as well as in Detroit Lakes. Social media posts are still flooding the internet from people who say that he had a positive impact on their life. And we've now learned that several tribute events are expected to happen in honor of Mark's legacy. As soon as this Saturday, there's actually a run scheduled in Detroit Lakes. However, we are waiting to find out specific details on when that's happening on that day and that kind of thing. So stick with us. We'll let you know more about those events and what's happening when we find that out.
New this morning, the Grand Forks School Board has a new president and new VP. The elections happened last night at the board's regular meeting. The board elected Amber Flynn as president. She was the board's VP. Dave Berger is now the new vice president. He was just elected last night. They both started their terms as soon as that vote was complete. The former president, Eric Lund, will stay on as a board member. His term ends June of 2024.
Meantime, the school board of Grand Forks also voted to raise pay for substitute teachers there. The bump is more than 9% and will cost the district an extra $290,000 a year. Now a sub with an interim license will get $140 a day. Those with a regular teaching license will make $150 a day, and retired teachers will get $175 a day.
I find this story very interesting, but this is the political world. Selling merch to raise campaign money, nothing new, but Governor Doug Burgum's doing something a little bit different, I feel like, at least with his approach.
It definitely is. It's certainly unique.
His presidential campaign. He's offering a $20 gift card if you give him a $1 donation.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not great with math, but I know that's a pretty good deal
Yeah.
there. It appears the first 50,000 people actually who donate will get that gift card. But here's the reason behind it. In order to qualify to get on the podium for presidential debates, Burgum needs 40,000 individual donors. So we'll see if it works. You know, people like free money, so we'll see.
Seems like a good return on investment. Well, we'll see what happens with that. I think I did a quick calculation, and I believe that adds up to be $1 million given away.
So he'll spend $1 million, but then he gets to be on the
debate. So see what
probably
happens.
Yeah.
All right, today you can take advantage of $2 Tuesday at the Red River Valley Fair, where admission as well as certain foods and some rides, only $2. And then over at the grandstand, Cooper Allen is performing. His concert is free with gated admission. That starts at 8 o'clock tonight. So go out there and take advantage of that.
We mentioned that Disney princess concert was supposed to happen tonight, and that is not happening. I think you can get your money back, but you can also, if you just want to use your ticket to get in to the fair, you can use it for gated admission too. But just if you hadn't heard that yet, I know they kind of pushed it out, and that was because of weather out east. You know, performers weren't able to get here because travel, you know, nightmares and all of that. So that was interesting.
Yeah, that is too bad that that's canceled, but yeah, hopefully still can use your gated admission.
Yeah. Right now, NATO leaders are meeting in Lithuania to tackle a wide range of topics. One of the key issues they're discussing has nothing to do with inviting new countries to the inviting new countries into the alliance. Sweden had hoped to become the next and 32nd nation let into the group, but Turkey has been a major holdout for Sweden. One of its main allies, Russia, does not want its neighboring countries in NATO. But in the past 12 hours, Turkey has suddenly reversed course and will now support Sweden's nomination. And we've learned, this is interesting too, it could be in connection to a deal that the U.S. has made over F-16 jets.
Yeah, sounds kind of coincidental or suspicious that these both align at the same time. However, Turkey has denied that there is a direct correlation. So, you know, read between the lines on that one. I don't know. But anyway, that's not the only issue about membership. Just in the past week, Ukraine has once again asked to be let into NATO. The meeting marks the 4th time NATO has hosted a summit since Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Their president, Volodymyr Zelensky, has publicly asked to be in NATO, and he has asked President Joe Biden specifically for that invitation. Last week, Biden responded saying he didn't believe that Ukraine was ready to be led into NATO. However, Biden and Zelensky are expected to meet and discuss the issue at this summit.
Hot Mike with Dom Izzo coming up here at 9 o'clock this morning, 9 to 11, every weekday morning on WDAY Extra and Inforum.com. Just a few months after leaving NDSU, former assistant David Braun may be the head coach in the Big Ten, maybe a head coach in the Big Ten. Plus, he has a preview of the Midsummer Classic as baseball's best are prepared to shine in the Emerald City for the All-Star Game. You know what? I blamed being tired on the fair, and then I just remembered why we were up watching
Home Run Derby last night.
Yeah, I know. You were kind of asking if it,
Yeah.
I don't know that I went out to, but like it was on, and then
Yeah.
you can't, once you start watching,
It's
you
exciting
can't.
to see it. Lots of home runs. I think
Yep.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. won. It was the same day 16 years ago yesterday that his dad won the Home Run Derby. So it was kind of the family connection.
You know, I was out at a restaurant watching, so we were just kind of watching, and I did see a lot of the old videos and everything like that, but I wasn't listening, so I didn't get the full story.
Cool stuff. All right, and don't forget, for 99 cents a month for your first 3 months, you can get an all-access pass to Inforum.com. Just go to Inforum.com/subscribe to take advantage of that deal.
And remember, our next newscast is coming up here at 11 o'clock this morning, and then this afternoon, 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10 for the very latest on WDAY News. And we'll be back tomorrow morning from 5 to 7, and Dylan will be back out at the fair. Hasn't given away quite yet what he's going to be showing off
but it
tomorrow.
should be good.
I know it's going to be good.
Should be fun. Join us then, folks. Bye. Enjoy the rest of your day.